guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a fall book haul, and these are the books that I've purchased over the past couple of weeks, and I want to show you guys what I got. So the first book I purchased was Rock Paper Scissors by Alex Feeny, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube, Instagram, book talk talking about this book and how good of a writer she is. So I wanted to dive into this book first before I go by. I think it's I Like Her. I seen that in my books menus as well. I Like Her, but I want to see what this one's about because this one is the highly recommended. They say if you're gonna start with any Alex Finney books, to start with this one. The next book that I purchased was By a Thread by Lucy Score, and I got this mainly because when I first read Things We Never Got Over, I was obsessed with that book, and I heard she do a lot of small town romances, and I wanted to read this one and see what this is. But this one, I think it's a workplace romance. Yeah, a grumpy boss romantic comedy. And yeah, so we're gonna see how that is. The next one I went to Target and got, it's called A Lease On Love. I'd never seen anyone too much talking about this book at all. And when I was in Target, I got it mainly because of the cover, which I need to peel the sticker off of. But I got it mainly because the cover is cute. And it's like a little cute romance. Let's see what it's about. Oh, it's kind of like a forced proximity romance. She's moved. She needed to get away from some issues she was having in life. And the man that's renting his place out because his parents died. It's not a spoiler or anything because it's on the back of the book. But yeah, he rent his place out to her. That sounds like a good book to read. How many pages is in this book? 335. So it's like a short romance. The next book I got was Amari and the Great Game. If you haven't read Amari and the Night Brother, you really should. This is a middle grade book. It is I love this book. When I first, I think Mel, I don't even know what her name is. I know it's Mel's on YouTube. She always recommending Amari and the Night Brothers, and when I read that book, I was in love with it. This book came out this year sometimes. I want to say like it came out the same day as another book came out, but it came out the same day that the Inheritance Game book came out. What's the name of it? The Final Gambit. It came out the same day the Final Gambit came out. And when I grabbed the Final Gambit, I grabbed this one as well. And I'm still waiting to read this one because I'm so excited to see what happened after the end of the Night Brothers. So after that, now this book I got solely because I wanted to read, I think it's The No Show by Betha O'Leary. And they didn't have it in my Books A Million, so I had to order it offline. But I did see that they had The Road Trip. And I wanted to read this because it said this is going to be a one bumpy ride. And I want to read this book and see how it is. But I really still want to read The No Show by her because I heard a lot of things about it. And they said that The No Show make you cry or something. But yeah, that's that one. And we also have Wait For It by Jen McKinley. And we already know how I got this. The same reason I got Lease On Love. The covers. I love a good rom-com cover. They're so cute to me. And yeah, I haven't seen this on, like I said, anyone talking about it. So I really picked it up mainly because of the cover. I don't even know what this book about, but we'll see. It's a good romance. Now, when I think of fall, I think of like cozy small town romances and spooky, scary movies, even though I hate scary movies, and fantasy books. I think about fantasy books. Now, the first fantasy book that I got is called The Liar's Crown. Now, this book was something about two twins that was born, one to lead and one to, I want to say she used to sacrifice her life so her sister can live. And yeah, but the cover is so pretty to this. I just love this cover. I hate when they make, why do they not put anything on the front of these books? But I guess, but yeah, the sleeve of this book is so pretty to me. And that's another reason I like it. I think I get my books just because of the covers. I like how it look on the cover. If the cover is cute, I'm gonna buy it. I don't even care what it's about. The next book is the Ex Hex. I heard a lot of people recommend this to read on the fall. It's like a Halloween spooky town. Kind of remind me of Hocus Pocus, I would say. How it's been described. Remind me of Hocus Pocus, the little small town witchy thing, and especially the little cat on the inside on the chapter. The cat. It reminded me of Hocus Pocus for some reason, so I'm ready to dive into this. And they came out with a second book. I'm not sure if it's a duology or it's a standalone, or interconnecting standalone or not, but it's called The Kiss Curse. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that as well. So let's just pretend I got that and added it in the book. And the next book is Before We Were Strangers. A lot of people say it's like their favorite romance book ever. And I wanted to see what it's about, so I went and grabbed it from, I want to say Books A Million, no, Walmart. It's from Walmart. And I'm excited to dive into this and see what it's about. I'm not really a romance reader like that. I read more fantasy than romance, but I've been trying to, you know, dive in and see what it's about. The next book is The House Across the Lake. This is another book that's been recommended a lot by a lot of people. It's about a famous actress moving in a house, and she's watching people being nosy. She being nosy. That's what she's doing. She being nosy. She watching people cross the lake, and one of the lady ended up getting murdered, and she suspects the husband did it, and it's just a whole bunch of so she being nosy. Oh, look at that, that's cute. But yeah, she being nosy, paying attention to other folks, and witness the crime, basically. It's how they described it. So I'm excited to dive into this and see what this is about, and see if it lived up to the hype. That's sort of kind of like The Paris Apartment. I haven't read that yet, but I've been had it, but I haven't read it. It's over here on my TBR cart. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read this book as well, just to see what it's about. And a lot of people say they don't like it because they was not invested into the characters at all. And me, I'm a character driven person. If the characters are good, it's a vibe. It's a good book to me. If the characters are good, it's a good book. So that's how it go. The next book I got, it came with this I want to say what is it? It's a part of the Kingdom of the Wicked, and it's the Kingdom of the Feared. I haven't even read the Kingdom of the Curse yet as well. I haven't read that one, but the Kingdom of the Feared is the book that came out this year as well. And I run dive into this book and read this. It's about I want to say the 7 sins. Don't quote me, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's Kingdom of the Feared, and I read the Kingdom of the Wicked. I enjoyed that book, but that book wasn't really a book that made me just want to run and read the next one right off back. So after I read that one, I didn't even dive into the Kingdom of the Curse. But I'm going to make sure that I put that on my TBR for next month to read that. And the next 2 books that I purchased were this last 2 books in the Carnival. The Carnival is Legendary and the Finale. It's these 2. I really love the covers of these books. Like, this is so pretty to me. And if you haven't noticed, I'm a paperback book type of girl, because it's hard for me to read a hardback, but that's not going to stop me from buying them, just in case they don't come in paperback at the time. If I want it, I'm going to buy it hardback, paperback, softback, all that. I'm just going to get it. But these are like so stinking cute. And I'm ready to dive into this series and see what it's about. I'm actually finishing up. Well, I should just start back reading the Shatter Me series. I'm on Unravel Me right now. I'm saying Ignite Me. I'm on Ignite Me right now. And I want to finish this. And yeah. But that's all the books that I've purchased that I want to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.